Hello there, lovely friends. Have you ever woken up feeling like your body just isn't quite yours? As if overnight you've turned a bit stiff, perhaps a bit wooden, and your joints are practically crying out for a bit of tender loving care? Well, today we're going to sort that right out. I'm going to show you a simple, yet incredibly effective, 5-minute morning routine designed specifically for those of us who have celebrated our 60th birthday and beyond. And honestly, I promise you'll be amazed at how much better you can feel, spending less time on this than it takes to brew your morning cuppa. Stick with me, and you'll discover the secret to a truly bright start, no matter your age. You don't need any special training or fancy equipment, just your willingness to feel a little bit better. Let's get this day started properly, together. Checkos. Now, before we jump into the moves, let's just take a moment to understand why this is so crucial. As we age, our bodies naturally go through some changes. We see a reduction in muscle tone, joints become less flexible, and our metabolism tends to slow down. A night spent largely immobile only exacerbates these factors, resulting in that horrible morning stiffness. Many people feel they should jump straight out of bed and get on with their day, but that can actually be a big mistake. That sudden switch from complete rest to high activity can be a shock to both your circulatory system and those precious joints. Our goal here isn't to stage an Olympic training session, but rather to gently and carefully wake the body up. Imagine a sleepy little kitten. When it wakes up, it has a lovely long stretch. We'll be doing exactly the same thing. This 5-minute routine isn't a heavy slog, it's a vital ritual of self-care. It's a small investment of time that will bring enormous benefits to your health, give you energy for the whole day, and genuinely boost your spirits. Think of it as your own personal small step toward a long, active, and happy life. Let's start this morning routine right where we are, still cozy in bed, the moment you gently open your eyes. Our very first movement is that lovely, natural, and most enjoyable stretch we all do instinctively. Without getting up, keeping your body flat on your back, gently spread your arms and legs wide. Now imagine you are trying to reach the very top of the headboard with your fingertips and the bottom of the bed, the footboard, with your heels. Slowly, deliciously, stretch your entire body out. Focus on the sensation. Feel that beautiful long stretch through your spine and notice how the muscles in your back, arms and legs gently engage and then soften. Stay here for a comfortable 5 to 10 seconds, taking nice, deep, calm breaths. Inhale as you lengthen and stretch, and on the exhale, allow yourself to soften just a little. Repeat this 2 or 3 times in total. This simple movement is a lovely way to signal to your brain that the body is gently starting to wake up. It helps improve your circulation and melts away any tension that might have built up during the night. No sudden or jarring movements are needed here. The beauty of this whole exercise is the smoothness and the pleasure of the movement itself. Allow yourself to truly cherish this moment of waking up, just as every living creature in nature instinctively does. This is the perfect gentle opening for our morning routine, preparing the body for the next steps, which will be slightly more active, but still just as careful and kind to your body. Now let's bring our focus down to our feet. They truly are our foundation, carrying us throughout the day, so keeping them healthy is absolutely vital. While remaining comfortably lying on your back, shift your concentration to your toes. We're going to begin with a simple clench and release motion. Try to squeeze your toes as tightly as you can, as if you were trying to grab a small marble or a soft ball with them. Hold that tension for a few slow seconds and then forcefully release them, fanning them out as wide as possible, like an open fan. Repeat this motion 10 to 15 times. Do this slowly and consciously, really paying attention to the work being done in every small muscle and joint in your foot. Visualize the blood beginning to circulate more actively throughout your legs, bringing warmth and vital oxygen to the area. This exercise doesn't just warm up your feet, it's excellent for promoting joint mobility and helping to prevent future issues. Keep your breathing steady. Try to exhale as you clench your toes and inhale as you release and spread them wide. Coordinating your breath with the movement helps you focus and makes the exercise even more effective. It seems like such a tiny, simple action, but it kickstarts vital processes and truly prepares your feet for the day ahead, helping them remain strong, resilient, and ready to support you. Let's continue working with our feet, moving up to the ankle joints. The mobility of these joints directly influences both our gait and our overall balance. Lying flat on your back, extend your legs comfortably. Gently lift your right leg a few inches off the bed, just enough so that your foot is completely unsupported. Now imagine that you are using your big toe to draw a lovely smooth circle in the air. Begin rotating clockwise. It's important that this movement comes solely from the ankle, not from your knee or hip. Complete 10 slow, unhurried circles in this direction. Focus on how the joint feels. If you hear a gentle click or slight crunching without any pain, that is perfectly normal. It means the synovial fluid is beginning to circulate. Then reverse the direction, making another 10 smooth circles, anti-clockwise. Remember to breathe deeply throughout the exercise. Once finished, gently lower your right leg and repeat the entire sequence with your left foot. This exercise is wonderful for improving ligament elasticity, increasing joint mobility, and stimulating good circulation in your lower limbs. This is especially crucial for preventing swelling and reducing the risk of varicose veins. By doing this every morning, you are truly gifting your feet health and lightness. Now, let's gently activate those muscles in our legs and tummy. But we must do this with maximum care and attention. We're going to perform an exercise familiar to all of us since childhood, the bicycle, but we'll do it in a very slow and incredibly kind version. Staying flat on your back, bend your knees and just slightly lift your feet and lower legs off the bed. Your arms can rest beside your body, or perhaps behind your head, whichever feels most comfortable for you. Now start to mimic the cycling motion, but do it very, very slowly. I want you to imagine you are pedaling through thick, heavy syrup or treacle. The movements must be gentle, smooth, and very mindful. As you extend one leg away, gently draw the other knee towards your chest. Let's do 10 to 12 of these forward rotations. Just notice that lovely, soft engagement of your tummy and thigh muscles. It is vital not to strain your lower back here. If you feel any discomfort at all, you can easily place a small cushion underneath it, or simply reduce the range of motion. And now, let's do the same number of movements in the reverse direction, as if you were pedaling backwards. This exercise not only helps strengthen your muscles, it is also highly beneficial for your hip and knee joints, helping to improve their mobility and overall nourishment. The next exercise is designed for a really gentle stretch of the muscles in your back and the back of your thighs or your hamstrings. This is excellent for relieving that tension in your lower back that often builds up overnight. Start by lying flat on your back with both legs stretched out. Slowly bend your right leg towards your chest and take hold of it with your hands just below your kneecap. Now, as you gently exhale, draw that knee smoothly towards your chest. Remember, only pull as far as feels comfortable for you. We never want to feel any sharp pain. You should now feel a lovely, pleasant stretch across your hip, gluteal area, and lower back. Hold this position for about 15 to 20 seconds, breathing steadily and deeply throughout. See if you can relax into the stretch a little more with every outward breath, perhaps drawing the knee just a fraction closer. Then, on an inhale, smoothly release the leg back down to the floor. Now repeat the exact same sequence using your left leg. Once that's complete, you can bring both knees up together for a beautiful finishing movement. Draw both knees towards your chest, wrap your arms around them, and you might even like to rock gently from side to side, just like a pendulum. This rocking motion gives a lovely gentle massage to your lower back and creates a wonderful feeling of deep relaxation and comfort throughout your entire spine. Right, let's gently wake up that spine of ours. This is an absolutely essential exercise for maintaining a healthy back. If your bed is stable enough, please roll over now and come onto your hands and knees. If you find that position awkward or uncomfortable in bed, please just wait, and you can do this later when you are safely on the floor. So, once you're on all fours, ensure your hands are lined up directly underneath your shoulders and your knees are lined up beneath your hip joints. This wonderful sequence is known as the cat-cow stretch. Now, as you take a slow, deep breath in, gently let your back sink down, lifting your tailbone and the crown of your head towards the ceiling. Allow your stomach to relax downwards. Look gently forward and slightly up. This is our cow pose. Notice that lovely stretch across your abdomen. And now, as you slowly breathe out, reverse the movement. Gently round your spine, tucking your tailbone right underneath you and letting your head drop down. Push your shoulder blades high towards the ceiling, like an angry but happy cat stretching. Feel that glorious easing stretch all the way down the length of your spine. Please continue this cycle of breathing in and breathing out 8 to 10 times. Remember to move very, very slowly, completely in time with the rhythm of your own breath. This exercise is absolutely brilliant for improving spinal flexibility, easing tension, relieving those nagging backaches, and it also gives a gentle massage to your internal organs. Now let's gently ease ourselves onto the edge of the bed. Make sure your feet are flat on the floor and your back is nice and straight. We're going to start our warm-up with the neck, which often gets stiff or strained if we sleep in an awkward position. The first movement is gentle head turns. As you breathe out, slowly turn your head to the right, trying to peek gently over your shoulder. Please do this smoothly without any sudden movements. Turn just until you feel a light, comfortable stretch in the neck muscles, but never pain. Pause here for just a couple of seconds. As you inhale, bring your head back smoothly to the center. Then, with your next slow exhale, repeat the turn to the left side. We will aim for 5 to 7 turns on each side. Remember, it's vital that your shoulders stay relaxed and steady. Try not to let them creep up toward your ears. The movement should come purely from the neck. Imagine your head is like an owl, slowly and serenely surveying its surroundings. This simple exercise is wonderful for releasing stiffness in the neck, improving blood flow to the brain, which in turn helps maintain mental clarity and can often help prevent tension headaches. Now let's move on to neck exercises. While sitting up straight on the edge of the bed, we're going to perform some gentle head tilts. This exercise is great for stretching the side muscles of the neck, which often get tight or tense. On an exhale, slowly tilt your head towards your right shoulder, almost as if you were trying to touch your ear to your shoulder. The important thing here is not to raise your shoulder to meet your head. Keep that shoulder dropped and relaxed. Lean only until you feel a comfortable stretch along the left side of your neck. Hold that position for 10 to 15 seconds, continuing to breathe calmly. To deepen the stretch slightly, you can gently place your right hand on your head. Remember, do not press or pull. Simply let the weight of your hand gently deepen the tilt. On an inhale, gently bring your head back up to the center position. Then we'll repeat the movement to the left side. Aim to complete 3 to 4 slow tilts on each side. Following that, we will perform a forward bend. On an exhale, drop your chin down toward your chest, stretching the back of your neck. Hold that stretch for a few seconds, and then, on your next inhale, slowly return to the starting position. We will avoid tilting the head backward forcefully, as this can be unsafe for the spine. Now, let's turn our attention to the shoulders and the neck area. This is where we often hold a lot of tension and stress. Make sure you are sitting up straight, your feet flat on the floor, and your hands resting gently on your lap or knees. We will begin with a very simple yet highly effective movement, the shoulder shrug. As you take a slow, deep breath in, gently draw both shoulders up towards your ears. Imagine you are doing that classic, I don't know shrug. Try to bring them up as high as you comfortably can, holding that feeling of tension in your neck and shoulders. Hold your breath and the position for just a count of 1, maybe 2. And now, with a sharp exhale through your mouth, make a sound like ha, and just let your shoulders completely drop. Let them flop down, fully relaxed. Feel the tension simply melting away. We are going to repeat this movement 5 or 6 times. This exercise isn't just physical, it's very psychological too. It literally helps you take a load off your shoulders. With every single exhale, imagine you are casting away tiredness, worries, and any little anxieties you might be holding. It's a wonderful way to release those knots and stiffness in the neck and upper back, which so often lead to headaches and general discomfort. Enjoy the movement, allowing yourself to feel that wave of relaxation washing down and through your body. We're going to continue warming up our shoulder girdle. Remaining seated nice and tall, let's perform some smooth, circular shoulder rotations. This exercise is excellent for improving the mobility of your shoulder joints and helping to melt away any built-up tension or stiffness. Now lightly place your fingertips on your shoulders. Make sure your elbows are pointing straight out to the sides. We'll start by slowly rotating the shoulders forwards. Try to draw the biggest possible circles in the air with those elbows. Inhale as the elbows rise and exhale as they drop down. Complete 8 to 10 slow, smooth circles going in this forward direction. Really focus on feeling the movement of your shoulder blades and how your chest and back muscles are warming up. Don't rush this. Remember, amplitude and smoothness are key here, not speed. And now, let's reverse direction. Begin rotating your shoulders backwards, describing those big circles once again. As you move backwards, actively try to bring your shoulder blades together, really opening up the front of your chest. This is incredibly beneficial for good posture. Let's complete another 8 to 10 rotations moving backwards. This isn't only wonderful for joint health, but it also helps you open up your breathing and gives you a wonderful feeling of confidence. Now let's turn our attention to our hands, specifically the wrists and fingers. The health of these small joints is vital for performing all our everyday activities. Sitting up tall, extend your arms straight out in front of you, level with your shoulders. We'll begin with a simple motion of opening and closing the fists. As you breathe out, firmly clench your fingers into tight fists. Imagine you are strongly squeezing a stress ball or an exerciser. Hold that tension for just a second. Then, as you breathe in, forcefully release your grip and spread your fingers wide, as if you were pushing something away from your palms. Really feel that stretch across your palms and through your fingertips. Repeat this cycle of clenching and releasing 15 to 20 times, moving at a vigorous yet comfortable pace for you. This exercise is a wonderful workout for your finger joints. It improves circulation throughout your hands, which helps prevent stiffness and is essential for maintaining strength and dexterity. It is especially beneficial if you enjoy hobbies like needlework or gardening, or if you simply want to ensure your fingers remain mobile and flexible for many years to come. Remember to breathe freely. Don't hold your breath, and notice the warmth spreading throughout your hands as your blood flow increases. Right, let's keep going with our hand warm-up. Now that we've activated the fingers, it's time to move on to the wrists. Keeping these joints mobile is just as important. Sitting up nice and straight, extend your arms directly in front of you. Gently close your hands into loose fists. Now we're going to start performing slow, circular rotations with those fists. Let's begin by rotating outwards first, about 10 to 15 times, almost as if you were winding something away from your body. Try to use your full range of motion here, really feeling that joint working. Imagine you are drawing large circles in the air with your fists. Remember, the movement should come only from the wrists. Try to keep your forearms steady and still. Now change direction and perform the same number of rotations inwards, pulling the movement back towards yourself. Keep your breathing steady and calm throughout the exercise. This exercise is wonderful for improving the elasticity of your ligaments and increasing the mobility of your wrist joints, which helps reduce the risk of strains and injuries. Once you've finished the rotations, give your hands a good shake, just like you're shaking water droplets off your fingertips. This helps relieve any lingering tension. This simple warm-up routine for your hands and wrists is an excellent way to maintain their function and keep them healthy for many years to come. Now, let's move on to some gentle work for our torso. Still sitting comfortably on the edge of the bed, make sure your feet are flat on the floor and your spine is straight. You can cross your arms over your chest or rest your hands lightly on your shoulders. We are going to perform some very gentle and safe spinal twists. On an exhale, Slowly begin to rotate your torso to the right. The movement should come primarily from your waist, not your shoulders. Crucially, your pelvis and your legs must stay absolutely still. They are effectively glued to the spot. Twist only until you feel a gentle stretch in your oblique muscles and your lower back. Let your gaze follow over your shoulder. Please don't force the twist. The goal is simply to feel the muscles working, not to achieve maximum rotation. Hold this position for just a few seconds. Now, just as smoothly, inhale as you return to the center. Then, on your next exhale, perform the same rotation to the left side. Aim for 5 to 7 twists on each side. These gentle twists are wonderful for your spine. They improve flexibility and can even be helpful for stimulating digestion. Remember the golden rule: absolutely no pain and no sharp movements. Everything must be smooth and controlled. You are giving your spine health and flexibility right now. Time now to gently get up. Take this slow. No sudden movements, so you don't feel lightheaded or dizzy. Stand next to something sturdy, a bed, a chair, or a wall, so you have a reliable support to hold on to. Safety comes first, always. Position your feet roughly shoulder width apart. Our first standing exercise is the heel raise. Keeping hold of your support, breathe in and slowly rise up onto your tiptoes, reaching as high as is comfortable for you. Feel those calf muscles contract and tighten. Hold that top position for 1 or 2 seconds, concentrating on keeping your balance. As you breathe out slowly and controllably, lower yourself back down onto your full foot. Don't drop or bang down onto your heels. The movement must be smooth and deliberate. Repeat this movement 10 to 15 times. This is a brilliant exercise for strengthening your lower leg muscles, and crucially, it helps improve blood flow away from the legs. It's excellent for preventing varicose veins and reducing swelling. On top of that, it trains your sense of balance and helps strengthen your ankle joints. Do try to perform this consciously, really focusing on how your body is moving. Right, now we'll move on to the reverse motion, which is a lovely complement to the previous exercise. Stand nice and steady next to your sturdy support, feet shoulder width apart. We're now going to perform some heel lifts. Slowly and carefully transfer your weight entirely onto your heels, gently peeling your toes right up off the floor. Lift them as high as is comfortable, remembering to keep your balance using the support. You should feel that working sensation right in the front muscles of your lower leg, the shin area. Hold that position for just a second or two. Now smoothly and slowly lower your toes back down to the floor. We'll aim to repeat this sequence 10 to 15 times. While this might feel slightly easier than the previous calf raise, it's vital because it targets different muscle groups in the lower leg that need just as much attention. This helps create balance between the front and back of your muscles, which is so important for good posture, a steady gait, and maintaining stability. Keep your breathing steady and relaxed, and try not to hold your breath. Just concentrate on how the muscles feel. Making time for these simple lifts every morning will significantly strengthen your legs and give you much more confidence in your step. Right, let's combine those last 2 movements into one smooth, very beneficial exercise, the wonderful toe-to-heel roll. Stand by a steady support, keeping your body nice and straight. We're going to start slowly rocking from your heels up to your toes and then back again. As you breathe in, smoothly rise up onto your toes. Hold that position just for a moment. Then, as you breathe out, gently lower back down, rolling onto your heels so your toes lift toward the ceiling. Try to keep this movement flowing, a continuous single stream, just like a calm wave washing on to the shore and receding. Aim for 15 to 20 of these gentle rolls. This exercise is like a lovely massage for your feet. It helps stimulate all those important points on your soles, boosts circulation right throughout your legs, and is fantastic for training your balance and coordination. Imagine that with every roll, you are really getting the blood moving, filling your legs with warmth and energy. This is genuinely one of the best moves you can do to prevent tired, heavy legs during the day. You'll feel a lovely sense of lightness and vitality that will last long after you finish. Now let's work on our hip joints. Keeping them mobile and flexible is absolutely crucial for your overall freedom of movement. Please stand sideways next to a stable support. This could be a wall or the back of a sturdy chair, and hold onto it lightly with one hand, just for balance and stability. Shift your weight completely onto your standing leg and allow the other leg to be relaxed. We're going to start performing gentle leg swings, moving forward and back. Imagine your leg is a clock pendulum. Smoothly swing it forward. Don't go too high, just up to a comfortable level. Then, just as smoothly, let it swing back behind you. The movement should be easy and free-flowing, completely free of any tension or jerking. Try to keep your torso nice and straight throughout. Resist the urge to sway your body. Let's do 10 to 12 gentle swings on this leg. Remember to breathe naturally throughout the entire movement. Once you're done, turn around so you face the other direction, switch your support hand, and repeat the exercise with the opposite leg. This exercise gently mobilizes the hip joint, improving blood flow and encouraging natural lubrication. This is key to helping you maintain healthy, functional hips as we age. Plus, even though you are using a support, this is also excellent practice for your balance. Right, let's keep those hips mobile, but we're changing the direction now. Stand facing a wall or a stable support, holding on firmly with both hands. Keep your feet either touching or just slightly apart. Now shift your weight onto your left foot. Take your right leg, keeping it straight, or just slightly soft at the knee, and smoothly swing it out to the side. Only lift it as high as feels comfortable. We're not aiming for any records here. You should feel those muscles working along the side of your hip and in your buttocks. Pause for just a moment when you reach the peak, then bring the leg smoothly back down to the starting position. Complete 10 full repetitions on this leg. Remember, try not to lean your body away from the movement. Keep your torso nice and upright. Now switch your standing leg and repeat those 10 side swings with your left leg. This exercise is fantastic for strengthening the outer hip muscles. These muscles are absolutely crucial for keeping your pelvis stable when you walk and for improving your overall hip mobility. By doing this regularly, you will find your walking becomes much steadier and more confident. Next, we're going to perform one of the most functional exercises there is, the squat. But we will be doing a safe, supported, and slightly modified version, the half squat with support. Stand facing the back of a sturdy chair or a table and hold onto your support firmly with both hands. Place your feet a little wider than hip width apart, with your toes pointing slightly outwards. Keep your back nice and straight. As you breathe in, slowly start bending your knees, pushing your hips back. Imagine you are gently sitting down onto an invisible chair. Only go down a little way, aiming for a roughly 90-degree angle at the knees, or even less. Stop at whatever depth feels comfortable for you today. The most important thing is that your knees stay aligned and don't push past your toes. As you breathe out, push up through your heels and gently return to the starting position. Let's aim for 8 to 10 repetitions of these half squats. This movement is wonderful for strengthening your leg and glute muscles, which are the largest muscle groups in your body. Having strong legs doesn't just improve your gait, it provides crucial support for your joints and is key to maintaining your independence and mobility in your daily life. And to finish off our session, let's thank our bodies and fill ourselves with renewed energy using the power of breath. Stand tall now, feet shoulder width apart, and feel the ground firmly beneath you. Just relax those shoulders. Now, begin a slow, deep breath in through your nose, gently raising your arms up and out to the sides. Feel your ribcage expand. Feel your lungs filling completely with that fresh air. At the very top, bring your palms together above your head and stretch your whole body upwards, reaching for the sun, reaching out to the new day. Hold that breath for just a couple of seconds. Then begin a slow, long, sighing exhale through your mouth, gently lowering your arms down and out to the sides again. Imagine all tension, everything you don't need, leaving your body with that outgoing breath. Repeat this cycle 3 or 4 more times. Really focus on the rhythm of your breathing and how your body feels. Sense how you have filled yourself with calmness, vitality, and positive energy. Your body is awake now and completely ready for the day ahead. Well done. You've done absolutely brilliantly. Well, that's our time. Your crucial 5 minutes, designed to transform every single morning, have come to a gentle end. We haven't done anything strenuous or complicated, but we have achieved the most important goal. We've gently awakened every single joint, from the tips of your toes right up to your neck, kick-started your circulation, and prepared your body perfectly for the day ahead. The crucial takeaway here is this: age is certainly not a limitation for your body. If anything, it's just a wonderful reason to treat yourself with even more love, care, and focused attention. This simple 5-minute habit can truly become your personal secret to active longevity and overall excellent well-being. Think of it as a small, daily gift that you give entirely to yourself. Thank you so much for spending this morning with us and for taking this important step toward better health. If you enjoyed this video and found it helpful, please do give us a thumbs up and subscribe to our channel so you don't miss out on our other useful tips. We'd also love to hear from you in the comments below. Tell us which exercise felt the easiest and what sensations you are feeling now that the routine is finished. We are genuinely interested in hearing about your experience. Have a truly wonderful day.